So on my day off, she say I'm the only one that can get it wet. I know that she fine, but I listen to that shit. And honestly, I just want some hit. I need you doing more and saying less. I'm about to run up a check, just having fun on flex. I need a new bitch.
It's your boy, my high floating, always smoking, never choking, but continuously toking. Tuning back in for another one. And this is another one of them story time joints, you know what I'm saying? The day got away from me. It didn't go how I planned it, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Those days, they creep up on you, right? You just gotta make the best of it. And instead of not dropping shit, I was like, you know what? Give my high fam a motherfucking little piece of my high's history. You know what I'm saying? And in this story, I got a very interesting one. All right. Sorry, mouth was dry. But this is a story about the first time I had my first experience with the real world telling me that I wasn't gonna beat shit. All right. And it was in school. I was at East High School actually at this time. So I was a sophomore in high school. And this particular day, it was snowing. I was on public transportation taking the bus to school. It wasn't like no school bus or nothing like that. Like it was the actual like RTD public transportation bus. And the bus was running late. Nothing I could do about that shit. I don't drive the goddamn bus. I can't tell the bus driver to speed his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's snow. He's doing his job. I was late to school. I'm running, right? I'm running through the motherfucking hallways and shit. And in this particular school, there was the main floor, second floor, third floor, and then a fourth floor, which was like not used or whatever. And it was just kind of like a storage area. But I had to get to, it was either the second or the third floor. Can't remember. But either ways, I was fucking running through this big ass school. It was an old college that was donated to the high school, you know, Denver Public School District to be a high school. So it's big as shit, right? I'm running. I know I keep saying that because I was running. And I get stopped in the hallway by the assistant principal. I remember his name because he's a fucking asshole. And if he ever watches this, I hope he fucking sees it. Because you're a fucking asshole. But his name was Mr. Mashbuff. And he was just kind of like this real, just like, he was an ex-military, just kind of, just like one of those real, just like, he felt entitled, you know what I'm saying, as like being a teacher and, you know, ex-military, not even teacher, a principal, ex-military, like, you know, everyone needs to abide by, you know, his rules and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, come on, man, like, we're a bunch of fucking teenagers running wild, right? But, anyways, so I stopped because he's like, hey, stop, like, what's up, man? He's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm late to class because I just got here. Like, I'm trying to get to class now. He's like, nah, you need to get down to my office. I'm like, why? Like, I'm right here. Like, at this point, I'm like fucking like 3-4 doors down from the room I need to be in, right? And he's like, no, you need to get to my office. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going to class. Like, you're stopping me from getting to class and you're making me more late than what the fuck I already am. Which is facts. That was the reality of the situation. I wasn't bullshitting. I was late. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't late even because I wanted to be late. I was late because of the goddamn bus. But look, so he's like, if you don't come to my office now, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and write you up and we're gonna suspend you. I'm gonna suspend you right now. Like, okay. So I get to his office, right? I go to his office. He starts looking up my grades and my disciplinary track or record and all that, which I'm not gonna lie, my grades weren't that great, and my disciplinary record was pretty fucking shit at that point, and I only added to it from then on till I graduated, right? But so at this point, it was already super bad, and this motherfucker dead ass looked in my face and was just like, "What are you here for? To get an education?" No, why else do I have to come fucking school? And he just kind of looked at me and was like, well, you're 16. Hold up, mind you, the actual dropout age, when there was a dropout age, was 17. I was only 16, getting ready to be 17 in like 4 or 5 months. Or no, not even 4. I was only fucking 15, getting ready to be 16. Right? Crazy. So, and was I, wait, what was I, 16? What? That's neither here nor there. I was sophomore. Doesn't matter. I remember that shit. And yeah, he looked me in my face and was like, why don't you just drop out? You ain't gonna be shit. I looked at this motherfucker like, what did you just say to me? What the fuck did you just say to me? And he said, just drop out. You're not gonna be anything. And I kind of just sat back and was just like, huh, okay, motherfucker. I said, I want you to say that shit to my motherfucking mom. I want you, how about you let's do this shit. I said, because I'll beat your motherfucking ass. How about that? And motherfucker was just like, you know what? I'm just going to get you suspended and blah, blah. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm going off at this point. Like, I'm ready to just cut. I'm not even ready. I'm cussing him out. Like, you know what? Like, you're a fucking bitch. Like, you're an asshole. Like, I was going off. All sorts. He was everything in the book. All right? Everything in the book. So he gets my mom on the phone, you know, tells her he's trying to suspend me and all this nonsense. They get me down to the head dean at the time. And the head dean, like, he intervenes. And he's like, yo, like, you can't just suspend him for nothing. Like, like he was late. Like, he wasn't bullshitting. We have him on camera coming in school, going straight to class. You stopped him, like, and then the conversation ensued. Like, nothing really happened. Nothing in the conversation, which wouldn't have happened had you let him go to class, right? So the dean saved my ass there. But my mom stepped in and was like, you know what? Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. She said, y'all only got like 3-4 months of school left anyway. Let him take his finals now. Let him just do his little test and we'll be done. And we'll change them schools and shit for next year. And that's what I did. And guess what? I passed all them motherfucking tests. Because it wasn't because I was fucking getting bad grades because I was fucking stupid. I was bored. It wasn't challenging enough. And they didn't fucking recognize that to put me into more advanced classes. And I wasn't smart enough at that time to know, like, maybe if I just put myself in more advanced classes in school, I'd enjoy it more. That was my thought process, being, 15, 16 years old, whatever the fuck I was. I was a sophomore in high school. I was worried about, getting girls and smoking weed and doing other shit, going to parties and stuff. So, but that was my first real experience with the real world trying to tell me I wasn't going to be shit. And I remember like, man, fuck you. And I tested out of the motherfucker. I was so happy when I got the things. It was like, you passed all of the tests with A's. Like, yeah. Middle finger to that motherfucker. And karma came back because that motherfucker's been dealing with hella shit this last couple of years and shit, or year or whatever. So karma came back because he was not the nicest of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Not the nicest of people. But that was a little story time, Thought I'd just hop on here, do something cool, let you know. Never let the little small things bring you down. Never let people bring you down. Like, they don't know you. You know you. You know what you're capable of. They don't know that though. People are just gonna make assumptions, and that dude made an assumption based off of the fact that I had bad grades and had a bad disciplinary record. But, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know me as a person, or, you know what I'm saying, as a human in general. Like, that was it. He was basing me off of some bullshit that didn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just proved that I was a kid. Like, at that time, which I still was. You know what I'm saying? So, he didn't give me a chance. He didn't even try to, maybe even give me some encouraging, like, hey, man, I see you messing up. You might want to try to think about your future a little bit or something like that. Like, nah, he went straight to you ain't gonna be shit, just drop out. You wasting everybody's goddamn time here. Like, the fuck? Who are you? How did you get this job? First off, who the fuck let you have this job? That's what I want to know, right? But yeah. Just I wanted to hop on there, do a little story time. Like I said, the day kind of got away from me, and that's kind of what even made me think about that little story, because, you You can never let the small things like that, because in reality, that's a small thing to my master plan. You know, it helped keep me motivated, because I use that type of shit. Negative shit to me is motivation. Like, when motherfuckers tell me I can't do something, or I am not gonna be something, or I can't do this, or can't go here, like, watch me. I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do to get there, to prove you wrong, because that's what I do. I'm just saying, that's what I do. When there's a will, there's a fucking way, and I always find a way. Just believe that. I always find a way. But look, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I love you guys. There is no Mile High without the High fam. And if you are not a part of this High fam, you know, situation that we got going on, I don't know what you're doing. You need to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and stay up to date with what we got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of this good thing that we got going, and be a part of these good vibes that are flowing. Because it's nothing but good vibes. Good vibes only. Nothing but positivity, even when the day isn't what it should be. You know what I'm saying? Even when you have a bad day, you can still turn it around into a positive one. And I felt like, you know what? Let me take this opportunity to tell a little story about how I prevailed in a situation that shouldn't have happened. Let's just put it that way. I should have never had someone in that position of a school telling me that I should drop out and I wasn't going to be shit. But regardless of the point, I tested out, did what I had to do, and we kept it moving and grooving, and you know what I'm saying? Here we are. Go back and tell. I want to go back and shake everybody's hand that told me something, that I wasn't going to be this, or I was going to end up here, or I was going to be there, or I was going to... Man, they didn't know shit. They didn't know the master plan that was advised, and you know what I'm saying, being thought up. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. But I love you guys, man. Like I was saying, always remember to live your life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble, and look yourself in the mirror and ask how you're living that way. Peace.
I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I hear you talking when you sleeping, yeah. I know all your secrets, yeah. I know all your demons, yeah. I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I hear you talking when you sleeping, yeah. I know all your secrets, yeah. I know all your demons, yeah. My God, why you always worry about what I got? You're so insecure, it's my fault. Every time we fall now, it's in the dark. I don't have no energy, you are not my enemy. I know that you're really not the person you pretend to be. I cannot let the shit that you say get to me. You cannot run game on me, I am who invented it. I thought